Brian, a 3-1 defeat at home to Chelmsford City, playing the majority of the game with 10 men. It's always going to be hard.
Yeah, it was. We didn't start the game well enough, to be honest with you. It was a poor start. We maybe put that down to fatigue due to the exertion of the Tuesday night performance against Western. But yeah, we kind of made it really difficult for ourselves in the opening stages of that match. His clearances weren't long. Just inviting pressure, backwards and sideways passes, and taking too many touches kind of give Chelmsford a foothold in the match. And then obviously they got the decision, the red card there, that went in their favour, which we'll probably come on to, and that changed the complexion of the game. Unfortunately, similar to Dorking, 1-0 down at half-time, you can get the lads in and you can have a chat and get them organised and come up with a game plan. When we concede the second goal before the end of the first half, that makes it a mountain to climb and prove too much.
A couple of changes today with Sidhu missing out completely and Noah on the bench. It's hard when you have to shuffle the squad and can't build that consistency of the side.
Yeah, we'd have loved to just roll them out again. You know, same team against Chelmsford as what got us the win away at Western, but unfortunately we've had a couple of little injuries here and there, so that wasn't to be. So we had to patch it up a little bit today. But yeah, I mean, the game hinged on the red card, didn't it, really? Unfortunately for us, it hinged on that. Got to be careful what you say because you don't want to get in hot water. But it's just how they came to their decision was baffling for me. Obviously, Finn has won a free kick, and then Ruff has made contact with Finn whilst he's on the ground, like moved towards Finn and almost stood on him, not quite stood on him, but shoving his knee in his chest. And Finn's obviously got up and pushed him off, and he's gone down holding his face. I mean, watching analysis for Chelmsford. Ruff's tried to get a Farnborough lad sent off the previous week when they played them, went down holding his face, same thing, and the referee decent referee, just ignored it and told him to get up on his feet and stop being an embarrassment, to which he did. He sprung up. But sometimes at this level you get referees that will be conned, and that's why players do go down and do fake injuries, because if they keep doing it enough, the poorer referees will buy it. And unfortunately today the referee bought it. It looked from the sidelines like the fourth official had got involved and told the referee it was a red card, because the referee initially gave a free kick and was moving away for the game to play on, and then he's decided to go and speak to the fourth official. But we'd spoken with the fourth official after the incident, and the fourth official told the referee it was simply a yellow card for him pushing him away. But for some reason, unbeknown to all of us, the referee decided it was a red card, and that's where we're at.
Showed some good fight today and battle, kept going to the end as always, and Carlos Gregory put a beaut into the top corner.
He did, yeah. Look, I think even at 3-0 down, I think if Noah dispatches the penalty, we'd fancy our chances at getting something from the game. I know there wasn't a lot happening, but you get one goal here in front of the Raymac crowd that can suck a couple of goals in really quickly once you get momentum swinging in your favour. But unfortunately, it was too late by the time Carlos had scored that one, and too big a ask. But no, there were lots of positives out there today. Obviously, Ronan's come back on the bench, and we've got Hedgie out on the pitch, which is massive for us. Need to get him up to speed. It's tightening up down the bottom, so big players like Josh Hedges and Ronan coming back to us, that's going to be really important.
Stole my next question. We'll talk about Chesham then on Tuesday. Not much time to patch the players up who are struggling a little bit, but it's one of the places we've visited most in the last few years. We know the place well. We've got a win each so far this season. It's not easy, but it's a game that we go into to be positive about.
Well, yeah, look, they've done an outstanding job there down at Chesham. The management duo, they've been fantastic, and they're having a great season again. You know, this is a relentless league. It's a really tough league, and I think Chesham have done fantastic. So we know them inside out. They know us inside out. Obviously, it's going to be a really tough game, and one that we want. Obviously, coming off the back of a loss, we need to bounce back. But to be fair to this group of players, they've done really well, especially away from home. So we'll go into the game wanting to try and win the match, obviously, and it's a case of the lads chomping at the bit, ready for the next game.
Cheers, Brian.
Cheers.